Hey, I'm Wendy with Loaves and Dishes, and today we're going to talk about freezing hamburger buns and hot dog buns. I got to remember to look at the camera. It's over here. Okay, so this happens all the time. The kids came over the other day. We had hamburgers and hot dogs, and here's what I'm left with. 2 hamburger buns in this package and 5 hot dog buns in this package. I use these all the time for like toast. Put a little butter on them and toast them in the oven, and that's the bread we have with dinner. But I'm not having anything else this week for dinner that we need to have bread with. Plus, you can look at me and tell I need to cut down on my bread. So anyway, so I want to show you, we're in a time where we don't need to be throwing stuff away. So I want to show you how to freeze these in the freezer and keep them so that they are good as new. Now, if you're going to use them in the next few days, bread doesn't go bad like it used to. Gosh, when I was a kid, if this bag sat open for 5 minutes, the bread was already getting stale. Through the miracles of modern food technology, that doesn't happen anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what they put in it. Something though. And we don't see mold growth on bread like we used to. I mean, sometimes you do, but not like it used to be. I bet everybody my age, if you're watching this video and you're my age, you probably remember doing an experiment at school where you took bread and put it in a plastic bag, and in just a few days it had green mold on it. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to save these in the freezer so that they don't get all hard and flaky. You can, if you're going to use these in a few days or like within a week's time, just stick the whole package in the freezer as is. No problem. But if it's gonna be any longer than maybe a week, when you get that bread out, it'll be flaky and it won't be fresh feeling, and I'm gonna try to help you avoid that. So what we need to do is, I'm gonna turn the camera down so you can see what I'm doing, and we'll stick them in the freezer, and then I can show you how to thaw them too. So come on, I'll show you what to do. Save yourself a little money. Okay, so the main idea here is that we want to wrap the hamburger buns and the hot dog buns in some plastic. And I am using, as you can see, a brand new box of the press and seal plastic. I like to use it. It's a little bit sticky on one side, and so it sticks really, really good to itself. Unlike regular plastic wrap that's a little bit iffy about whether it's going to stick to everything or anything at all. So first I'm going to do my hamburger buns, and I'm going to wrap those individually. You can see I turned it over so it'd be on the sticky side, and then you just, it couldn't be easier. You just wrap your hamburger bun so that there's as little air inside there as possible. Now we'll do number 2. There's no science to it. There's no specific way to do it. Just wrap it up in there, and then I like to put it back in the bag that it came in. Squeeze out as much air as you can. Air in the freezer is it's the enemy. It'll lead to having problems with freezer burn. So now let's wrap up our hot dog buns. And I'm having a little trouble here getting the plastic wrap has stuck to itself really, really well. And I'm having some trouble getting it apart. So now for hot dog buns, I wrap those together because it's pretty rare that someone here at my house has just one hot dog. And you'll see in a second I didn't get enough plastic wrap. No problem, just get another piece. Put it on there and wrap them up good. As little air as possible. Then I'm going to get another piece. Thank goodness it came off the roll a little easier. And I'm going to wrap up the remaining 3 hot dog buns. And the reason I do that is just because we very rarely just have one hot dog. So I'm just trying to find the best configuration for using the least amount of plastic wrap possible. Okay, now you can see I'm going to put these back into the bag they came in. And just if you've never tried them, those Pepperidge Farm split top hot dog buns that is really great. Your hot dog bun sits up right on your plate, doesn't roll out onto the plate. Whoever thought of that was a genius. And then I'm going to get out my Ziploc bags. You'll want to make sure that you have freezer Ziploc bags, not just the plastic storage bags, but actual freezer bags. And then you just put your pre-wrapped buns in there, squeeze out the air, and seal the bag. And then see the label area, you'll want to label what's in there. Because while right now you think, how could I think anything but a hamburger bun is in that package? You'd be surprised after a month in the freezer how you've forgotten what you put in a bag. So write it down for yourself and put the date on there as well. Squeeze out the air and seal the bag. Now it's ready to go to the freezer. There we go. Okay, great. Did you get that? So now you know how to freeze. Wait, I'm cutting my head off. Here, let's angle that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so did you get that? Now you know how to freeze your hamburger and hot dog buns, and you won't be letting them go to waste. So what do you do with this when you get it out of the freezer? Let's talk about that. If you're like me, you forget to get anything out of the freezer until you're already hungry for dinner, and now this is frozen. What to do? So what you can do is, hopefully, like these hamburger buns, you hopefully froze them individually. And if you did that, you're really in luck, because that's no trouble at all. Take them out of this bag. Then what you've got is a little frozen hamburger bun. Just unwrap it, and it'll thaw out in absolutely no time. If you have a toaster oven, you can stick it in the toaster oven, or you can of course unwrap it first. Nobody wants melted plastic wrap on their hamburger bun. You can also unwrap it, and if you don't have a toaster oven but you have a toaster, you could be very careful, lay it on the top, slide the thing down, and just let it heat for a few seconds. It's not going to take long. This will thaw in no time. So I hope that helps you. Do the same thing with the hot dog buns. And now I wrapped mine together. You saw me wrap them together. And the reason I did that is because we rarely need just one hot dog bun, because it's me and my husband here. So we're gonna eat 2 or 3 at a time. So you can just lay the whole package out on the counter. It'll be thawed out in an hour or so. Or you can pull the single ones out and use them that way. So hope this helped you. We'll be saving money like crazy. We all need to right now anyway. So anyway, you take care. I hope you'll look at my other videos. I do a podcast with my daughter called Dorks with Sporks, and probably an ad will run right after this video for that. We have a lot of fun. We head out on the back roads. We visit lots of places for carry out, and the point of the show is to introduce you to some new carry out places, but what always happens is that we kind of run off the rails with what we're talking about, and you get introduced to all kinds of stuff. So thanks for joining me today. I am tickled to be here with you. Go check out my other videos, like, subscribe, and comment. That helps me get bumped to the top of the search. So see you later. Bye-bye.
Hey,
Hey, this is Wendy. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you'll join Sarah and I on our mother-daughter adventures in takeout. You can find Dorks with Sports wherever you download podcasts or at dorkswithsports.com.